we're here on Black Friday. I got the lady out of the bed early. She is tickled shitless to be here. Let's get inside Walmart and let's see if they got anything left. Actually, it's not that busy, is it? Here is our first wall of deals. $10 Monster Jams, but check this out up here, guys. Ladies put one in the buggy for me right now. I've been waiting for this thing to go on sale forever, and it's 40 bucks. Got the Helicarrier, the Tanative, little Star Destroyer. So some pricey Lego sets, finally down in price a little bit. Here we go with the Transformer 2-packs. This looks like an intriguing one. The little Optimus, and then the Studio Series Bumblebees. This is 2015. I think these are 15, and Bluey's 20. But you got those, you got Wheeljack and Cosmos. That's kind of cool. As you see there, Transformer people, what they got? Got another Wheeljack. Yeah, what's this one? Got Hatchet, another Optimus Prime. Yeah, some cheap Transformers. What does West Market Street have? There's Storm. X-Men 97 Funko. And sadly, this looks about the same as it did the last time we were in here. Still got Deadpool. There is Spider-Man. Got a Punisher back there. Nothing else really new there. And Deadpool does look cool. There's your Captain America's shield and stuff down there in the base. Another Punisher. And kind of the same old up here. Well, that's a quick look at collectors. Let's get back to the actual toys now and see if anything's left after Black Friday. Alright, West Market Street. This place had the mini comic wave the other evening when I was in here. Let's see if they got anything today. So far, they have a lot of a huge pallet of stock boxes out there. I kind of looked over a little bit before I came down the aisle. I didn't see anything too exciting for action figures. A lot of Titan Hero stuff. Anything new in Micro Galaxy? No. Still got Velocity Suit and got a couple of 77s left. 77's pricey, but it was a good figure. That's old Farrell. She was the only one left when Kelly were here on Black Friday. Of course, I didn't try to film the toy aisles as yesterday, as I'm recording, was Black Friday. Too crowded. Got a couple big pumps there. Slap bands, still got some AEW New Wave, got Rock, Orton, and Rhodes there. Looks like there's the newest wrestling figures on the peg, except for that Basics Wave. Mustard Pants Cody, that's new-ish. Some Transformers. And then rounding out the rest of our aisle here, guys. Well, not a whole lot. I was hoping to see maybe a quick restock of that mini comic wave, but oh well. And there goes one of the Diecast guys. I thought I was going to beat him back to the toy section. But anyways, we're at Brownsville Road, Walmart, Johnson City, Tennessee. Let's go in here and see if anything is left after Black Friday. And with Brownsville, I always start by looking at the dilapidated Hot Wheels shipper at the end of the toy aisle. Now, let's see what we got figure-wise. Still a bunch of fakers hanging out up there. Few retro card Joes. We got Stalker, got a Trooper, and 2 Cobra Commanders. I thought that was a very good wave of Joes. Lion-O, Tigra, He-Man, and Tigra. Somebody got Panther. They had the whole wave here a while back. Oh, there's Ric Flair again. Oh, they got 2. Oh, they got the Chase. That's cool. Now, depending on how I edit this video, you're probably going to see me find that Chase somewhere else and get more excited about it. I have already seen that on this hunt. Where I've been off work, I've gotten to hunt a few days in a row. It's an awesome head sculpt. Nature Boy Chase. You got any more? Oh, just the rest of the wave. That's cool to see. Alright, Rick, you hang out there, buddy. What else we got here? No different Transformers. Oh, I haven't looked. They got one of the 2-packs. These are $15, guys. That's an amazing price compared to what Transformers normally cost. This has been the one that would have tempted me yesterday if I was a Transformer guy. I know that's not the right scale, but you got a classic looking Optimus, and classic Bumblebee. Bumblebee tuna. No Marvel Legends have been stocked. Pegs up there are empty. Not much going on with Transformers either. Is there anything back here if we get too far? I've seen people been finding the Were Dragon and stuff. I think Action Figure Now found it. My friend Dave, he's not a YouTuber, but he follows me on Instagram. He found it the other day in his Walmarts. I got Marge, Baseball Homer, and Lenny, Mo. It's crazy how many new Simpsons have been hitting Walmarts lately. I thought it was people returning them from Ross, but there's so many of them. I don't know if they're just finally pushing old stock or what they're doing. There's one of the Sega figures up there. It looks like previous waves. A bunch of Bendies as well. There's Boris, Alice. They have Hula Bendy. That's I think the only one they didn't have last time. Looks like, oh, Bendy tried to go home with me. You see that? It was a sweet catch. Head on a swivel. It's not gonna go up there. No wonder it won't stay on there. I got a lot of these new Bendy figures. Anyways, back over here, getting distracted. Got some Blockies. Got the Mastodon, Megazord. Still got Velocity Suit, some of the Evergreen Spidey. They haven't changed their pegs over yet. They're still showing X-Men 97 and Spider-Man 3 pegs of Spider-Man Game Reverse. This store did have Game Reverse. Was it last week? Last weekend. They had a bunch of that wave. Nothing in Micro Galaxy. Nothing too exciting in Star Wars either. Got any Retro Turtles? No. Nothing good hiding up there, looks like. Well, we got Ric Flair. Chase, that's cool to see. AEW, but let's go check out the diecast. And then we'll go back to collectors, see if anything's hiding back there. We do have some of the 40 bucks, that thing. Everybody's been waiting on that thing to drop in price forever, and finally it has. That's a big old stack of pops right there. Jigsaw, I saw Daredevil, so there's Daredevil, Storm. I don't see any chases popping out. There's Echo, Jack Skellington. Looks like they still got the same McFarlane. I do have Human Torch down there. Let's see who else they got in the statues. Oh, my knees. Torch, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. I got plenty of the black and white Foot Soldier. Last Ronin, still got 3 of those. Plenty of Shredder with worms. I can't believe nobody's grabbed that Platinum Guardian. And then we got a Earth 2 and still a Hal Jordan back in there. So nothing exciting in Multiverse this morning. A whole big bunch of H2O Michael Myers. It might be a clearance find one of these days too. Check that out. That wasn't a bad movie, I didn't think. You got the Resurrection version hitting now. I do not like the Halloween Resurrection. If it hit clearance, I'd probably consider that one. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Well, my friends, that looks like about it. Not a whole lot going on here in Browns Mill this morning outside of a Chase Ric Flair. But let's go run around and let's see what else we can come up with. We're in the valley of the Headless Mannequins Target here in Kingsport. Let's round the turn and let's get up here and see if they got anything for us today. All right, guys, they're kind of stocking. They do have a bunch of Desert Scorpions down there. One of the employees here was joking I needed to buy those because she doesn't have a place to put them. I was like, hey, mark them down, you know. They do have divers. Oh, Grim Viper, that's cool. Are these only $24 here? We might scan that and check. That's only $24.99. Of course, I don't know. I don't know if I want another one or not. I've got two Vipers is all they've got, though. And we've got some of that wave, Keldor. And they sold the Wonder Woman and Godzilla sets that they had. Looks like they're stocking cards over there. We'll check that out in a second. There is Jean Grey Steel. Got a buggy right there. It's kind of wobbling around a little bit. Wrestling. They got the 2-pack there again. All Elite. Barcode. Oh, they got Ric Flair. That's cool. There's Razor. All of that. Swerve Strickland, Juice Robinson. Oh, they got the Jays. got the chase. Check that out, guys. 1 of 5,000, the blue robe. That's cool to see. We'll just put the flares down here. We'll try to take a picture. Let's get this buggy out of the way. If it does belong to somebody, they're obviously not here. There we go, guys. Flare and the chase. That's cool to see. Auto. Well, we're going to be back in here some more this weekend, so I know I moved kind of quick today, but yeah, they do have the flare chase. They do have some Grim Vipers. That's cool to see. But we'll check back here some more by the end of the weekend and see if they get anything else. There's black suit Jarrell. Whoop. Okay, I'll catch it in a second. No white suit Jarrell. And I do see the card boxes over there, so we're going to go over and see what they got for trading cards. But yeah, pretty good run here this morning. We'll see what else we find for the end of the weekend. Hey, we got some NECA here. They restocked Ghostface Inferno. That's a cool figure. Got the Sesame Street Toonie Terror. Got Art the Clown. It's pretty cool to see. Barcode. I don't remember if I saw that one or not. Let's see what else. Got the Gremlins Ultimate Stripe. I think that's the chainsaw. That's fun. And then Alien Romulus. And we got the turtles here. We got Raph at least. I think Raph's the only one they got. We got another red Shredder Dracula.
I've seen those before in other stores.
But they are still stocking some of this stuff back here, so we may find some more later on the weekend.
They have these little side caps.
That does look cool, just not into that version of the turtles. Barcode, let's see if he'll go back up there. He will. Oh, they got the count. That's cool. Oh, the second time I've ever seen them. That's fun. And a barcode. And then again, they're still putting some trading cards out, so I'm probably not going to see what they get on those. But then again, Batman Metal's all I really want right now. And I think I've already bought enough of those. There's Luthor up there. Don't see anything else, and they're kind of busy. So we will check back for the end of the weekend. But yeah, got some NECA restock. Okay, we did do some price checking, and yeah, $24.99. I thought these went up to $27 everywhere. But these are $24 right there. It's still full price. And then I did check SM33. He's not down to 70% yet. Still have plenty of divers. And we got plenty of Desert Scorpion as well. We're going to scan the divers to make sure they're not clearanced. It's got the retro cards there, the older ones. It had mainframe out this morning. Barcode for him. Not a bad figure. If you like that character. Not a whole else lot going on. I got Peggy Jean Grey. She should be $14.99. I don't think that was Black Friday only. Nothing else looks a whole lot different, guys, than it did the other day when we were here. LA Knight 120. Edge $14.39 for those. Still 50% for SM33. AT-AT 6-pack. Got some Simpsons. Any new Simpsons? Nope. Well, guys, they are down here scanning and marking stuff, so we're going to hurry and get out of here and get out of their way. But not a whole lot going on at Bristol Target here. A little bit of NECA and stuff, but let's scan some stuff, see if there's any hidden clearance, and then we will get on our merry way. Let's see if the Diecast fellers left me anything. A bunch of cartoons. Series 4. Camino's nice. These cartoons are nice little Diecast. And again, I always say I try not to buy a whole lot of Diecast. I like that one. But they're still fun to look at. Looking don't cost you anything as long as you don't break over and, you know, buy it. Nothing going on there. They don't have any. Ooh, that Stingray's nice. Indiana Jones. What else? Actually got pretty full pegs here on the Diecast. If there's anything there those guys will be looking for. Well, I'm gonna look down the Lego aisle, guys, and that's gonna do it. But I just wanted to show the diecast. I haven't strolled down this one in a while. But let's go look around, see if we can find anything else. They do have the Bendies. Let's see if they have the whole wave. Bendy, Alice. Nope, no Hula Bendy. Hula Bendy seems to be the... Oh, wait, no, it's Hula Bendy right there, isn't it? Oh, never mind, they got it. They got the whole wave. No, they don't. They don't have Alice. Okay, so don't listen to me. Now, let's go look at the Lego, look for any good sales, and then we'll get out of here. Fly high, Abington, Walmart. All right, we're gonna go check the action figure island as we always do here. All right, folks, here we go. They restocked this thing. We got more Daredevil, or the Peg of Punisher. No new comic wave yet, but they do have the Hellfire Gala Spidey. I do like that. I like the detail on the hands and stuff there. There's a barcode for him. That's cool to see. I've still got Electro, all kinds of the battle damaged Spider-Man. Then we still got Venom and Cap. Again, those are all Spider-Man. Yeah, Prowler, tons of Cyborg Spidey, tons of Prowler. But the good one, check that out. They have got Mysterio. Awesome looking fig. The barcode. Looks like a whole peg of him here. Still got the Ghost Viper and the Dyer, the 2-pack. Police officer, they got another peg of Budo in. Looks like they upped the price on them. Only $34. There's Heavy Duty hanging out still. They're putting out some of the Black Friday. That should have already been out. I guess maybe they're behind the times. I don't know. Anywho, let's go over here and see what they got on the back side of this. Actually, check it out in a second. There's like 18 of those stupid cards coming down through there, so we'll be back. All right, let's see what we got here. They don't have the new slap bands, do they? They do not. I haven't seen this one yet. There's a chase of this one, I think, with a pink suit. There's a barcode. I got to the back side of the island out there. There's nothing on it. The employees are having like a meeting out there right at the island, so it's kind of hard to get to the back side of it. The Wrestling of Motu, they had Grizzlor, they had like some older WWE superstars. We're gonna see him forever. Man, that's all the same dude. Excellion, Sideways. I don't know if I've seen this one or not. Where's Sideways? No, these look kind of different. I don't know. There is a barcode on that one. Have they got anybody else besides these two? Nope, a bunch of Excellion and Sideways. So there you go, possibly new Transformers. I don't know. If they're old, I apologize. I'm not a Transformer collector, so I don't keep up with their releases too good. Ultimate Stone Cold's down there. Still got that Knuckle Cruncher stuff. A bunch of Game Reverse Spider-Man back here. There's Miles Morales. Let's see what they got down through there. A bunch of Black Cat. I remember everybody thought Black Cat was going to be hard to find. She's, I can say that, maybe not every area, but at least here she's been pretty easy. Still Iron Man, got a Sunspot back there, still a Kane Parker, an Electro. Those are all Miles and Iron Man. So unfortunately no mini comic wave here. And this stuff's kind of the same old crap. But hey, good run. We did see Hellfire Gala Spidey, we saw Mysterio. We'll see what they got over here. Now I do have some Pokemon. Amarage or whatever, Roaring Moon. It's a blaster ring, a blast on the blast. What's this called? Elite Trainer Box. Twilight Masquerade. And they got some packs up there. Let's see if they've got the new. And they don't. No Were Dragon or Rue. And let's see, Simpsons wise, there's Lisa Simpson's been showing up in Walmart. It's like crazy right now, at least in my area. I keep saying that, but it may not be yours. It's Krusty. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it. We're going to make one more little look around. Find something else, you'll see it. If not, we're going to head on to that next one. Okay, we're back at the island. In my excitement here over Mysterio, I didn't even pay attention. They got the Hot Wheels Transformers collaboration. There's Bone Crusher. kind of cool. Barcode, but 35 bucks each. I don't know how many different there might be. That's all Bone Crusher. And here is Twin Mill Hot Wheels Transformers. They all appear to be the same as well. So yeah, did not see those the first time. Just want to turn them back on and show them. Frag Viper's all we got going on regular classified. And that looks like about it. Good morning, Bristol Target, my old friend. Let's head in here, guys. See if the one here in Bristol's got anything good for us. I feel like they're going to have something. Well, looky here, the old Bristol Target. Buy one, get one 50% off WWE and a fully stocked NECA. There's LA Knight 120. Got rains. But looky here, here is the Chase. Two Chase. Pink Suit Cody. And the barcode. There's Joe Gacy. If I can get him out of there.
Excuse me, can I go buy a Joe?
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's Gacy. Barcode. And then another Cena. I'll get him out of there. Red shirt version, collector's edition. And then, okay, 4 Cena in the bottom. Yeah, that's cool. 2 Chase Cody figures. Let's see what the Bristol Target's got, everybody. I don't have too high expectation this weekend due to the sales going through today and then tomorrow. I think you'll start seeing some more stuff. Tomorrow being Sunday, yesterday as you're watching this video. So drop on Monday. But you never can tell. Something might sneak its way onto a peg. There's Stalker, Cobra Commanders. Still got Snake Eyes in his winter coat. A bunch of Serpentors up there. Mr. Terrific, GIJoe. Still got a Superman and Godzilla hanging out down there. Desert Scorpion, Divers. I got the Divers that kind of, well, no, there's some back through there. It's just one Desert Scorpion in front of it. Well, nothing exciting and new. But they do have stuff on the pegs. Like I said, Sunday the 30th, which, like I said, stuff should be hitting the stores now. It's not a big reset, but there's a few things that release that day. And then again, all your sales from Black Friday run out. So once the sale is end, at least the stores in my area should start stocking again. There's Track Fleet. Oh, I forgot to look for that DC 18-wheeler. That's embarrassing. Well, let's check the wrestling section, and then we'll check collectors, see if we can find us anything hiding out over there. See what we got going on in collectors. One thing they got the new Michael Myers, the Busta Rhymes version, Halloween Resurrection. That's not, oh, that box is smashed. That's not a horrible looking Myers, really. There's the barcode. Everybody's trying to find that if it helps you out. It's the first time seeing that. Only got one of them, looks like. There's a Halloween Rob Zombie version. There's farting fugglers around here somewhere. I can hear one. Doesn't appear there's much else happening here in collectors. I have a news down there. Funko Pop. Well, guys, I'm gonna make one more little stroll around here, see if we can find anything. If not, we're probably going to head out. But hey, we do have Michael Myers showing up here, but let's go see if we can find anything else. Let's see what Ross has got here in Bristol. Wolverine. People are finding that new wave of Masterverse. I know T3 and Action Figure Now found it, like Kotal Khan and all that. What's the X-Men thing back there? Oh, a version of this game with X-Men. That's kind of tempting for $13 to get the little figures there. That's kind of cool to see. All right, what else we got? Another X-Men game, another X-Men game. We got some Red Velvet AEW for $3.99. That's another Red Velvet. Her Barney. One thing's for sure, they are stocked. There's all that Metal Force Batwing down there. And Buddy Dave picked that up and said it was good. It's a cool little monster truck. Evil Dead, $16.99. Bruce Campbell. It's a NECA figure. You know what that means? You have to open the flap. It's a Mega Block set down there. Pokeball. Bart Simpson. More Evil Dead. There's some Black Series. And a Jey Uso. I remember seeing these last year as Undertaker out in these as well. What do we got here? Got another Darth Maul. I bought that figure. I was kind of disappointed with it. I opened it up. And then Cassian Andor. And K2SO. All are $8 each. So there we go for some Ross viewing pleasures. So got a Jubilee Pop right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing much else, guys. I do have stuff out here on the floor. Still got those Superman figures for $6. Don't see any Masterverse, unfortunately. They got the Lego shipper. We saw that. Was it in Greenville? Got some good stuff in that thing. That little Tozer set there's nice. Only a couple dollars off, but still, it is a discount. You got Frankenstein under the table there, NECA, if you can see him. Let's just lift the skirt up here. Take a peek. South Park, My Hero Academia Pops. Hey, a Subway playset. And nothing under that one. More Mega Block stuff. Let's walk through this quick, guys. They ain't got much. They got a lot of stuff out here. We rephrase that. There's the Matrix of Leadership. But nothing that I am currently looking for. And let's check this little conglomeration here. Well, we did have some Black Series. That was kind of cool to see. No Masterverse though, but we're going to move on now. Find anything else up front, you'll see it. If not, we are done. Well, we are Black Friday it in Target. They got some stuff for sale over here. Nothing on the action figure aisle. It's kind of hard to get down right now too, so we're not going back over there. None of the Jurassic World stuff seems to be on sale. One thing they got, I haven't seen these in a bit. Leo's Godzilla. And then they got the Raphael Rodan. No Mikey though. It's hid here somewhere, I haven't seen it. I've got those at home, I need to open them. Okay, I'll clear it out again. Let's take one more look at the Simpson pack down to $11. They got some sales here on the end cap with some Transformer stuff. Looks like it's all been cleared out. Prime down there is down to $143. $189 still for Soundwave though. Don't see much on the Diecast. But we'll check back in collectors. I'm not going to film the whole aisle. I'll be back in here for regular hunt over the weekend. We're just looking for Black Friday deals this morning. Anything that might stand out. So let's go look around and let's see what else we can find. Well, they got a little Christmas stand here. And here I've been looking for this thing for a bit. The Christmas truck. I don't think it's $39. I don't think it's only $20. That was the box, not me. The candle said there. I got one for Kelly. I got one of the trees for $25 here a while back. Some Arcana cards. Anything on the back side? Nah, just a little pop-up Lego. But yeah, little seasonal stuff starting to come around here. But let's look around some more, my friends. See what else they got. All right, my fine friends. Let's look at the collectibles we heart. Still got some of the Return of the Living Dead. Barrels or tubes, whatever you want to call them. They got the same Fallout figures they had last time. Maximus, and then where I bought the Ghoul, the only one of those that's moved. There's Aquaman hiding back there, peeking out at me. Godzilla, Burns. I'm sure these are three that had the other day. Just make sure that's the one figure I have not seen is the platinum version of him. From that wave. I've seen the platinum Killer Croc a bunch of times. Nothing really going on here either. Let's go see what they got back in the regular figure aisle now. But not a whole lot happening back here today. Alrighty, Target. Let's see what you got. We found a few little things in here the other night. Let's see what we got here today. Anything different and exciting? Bunch of Avatar stuff. I didn't put those on clearance. Still got Storm. I've seen a lot of people getting Mystique. She should be out tomorrow. So I'm assuming we may see her next week when we come here. Desert Scorpion, very nice figure. And doesn't look like anything really different. So I got Deadpool hanging out down there. Speed Champions, Spike Ore. Let's go check the wrestling side, guys. I don't really see much over here this morning. Alrighty, let's go look around, see if we can find us anything else. Let's see what we got here. Somebody has some candy laying back here for us. Lord of the Rings book nook, the wrong spot. There's the red shirt Cena. Kind of jacked up box. These packages are usually beaten up for wrestling figures. The barcode for that. I want people commenting, trying to find that one. Diesel, Chase Diesel? No, Chase Diesel. What's behind Hunter? Another Hunter, and then Rollins. There's a Reigns, LA Knight from 120. Moff Gideon, Krennic, Cassian Andor. Still got the holiday. I can't believe those holiday trippers didn't sell. Archer, your thing you had the other day about retail suffering here may be correct. 6-pack, another 6-pack listed down there. Simpsons, all they got is that pack there. Actually sold all their, which are marked down to $8.39 as the time I'm filming. Oh, they still got Raph. They still got them both. There's Leo hiding back there. Raph Rodan. Still got Optimus and Soundwave. Well, folks, let's check out a diecast. Looks kind of full. See any Batman symbols? No. See. Excuse me. Upstruck, perhaps? No Upstruck. Well, my friends, I think that is going to do it. Let's look at the Lego, see if anything's hiding over there. If there is, I'll show it to you. If not, I think we're done with Johnson City. Well, GameStop's got some stuff this morning to pass on Black Friday sales. There's the Grim Viper. I'm assuming they're $30 here. And the New Wave. And then we got Sci-Fi at $27.99. So the regular retail. Let's see what else they got. I got Sci-Fi. Okay. Stu with Action Figure Now ruined this figure for me. You can't hardly see it, but he mentioned how the face sculpt looks like Oscar Isaac. And now I can't see Wetsuit anymore, Stu. I just see Oscar Isaac. And then this should be mainframe. Yeah, there we go. New wave of Joes. That's pretty cool. And then I see some of the new legends over here. We did see Werewolf by Night hiding behind the counter the other day. There's Iron Man, Mark 72. Barcode if it helps you. They still got Cable. And then we've got Warbo. That figure looks good. Carlos talking about that one being a good one. However, I'm going to wait. I can get them offline cheaper than that. There's Wonder Woman. It is cool to see them, though. I'm not trying to sound too negative. Any new DC? It's got the same multiverse. Still got the Doomslayer in there. Nothing different there. Well, guys, we're going to take a picture of some of these Joes, try to look around some more, and I'll be right back. But still got Gargantos. He is on sale right now on Go New Meta for like $55. I don't see any different Star Wars. Nothing there. But let people get out of the way. And we'll, $10 pops. Hallows Eve. I tried to buy these things, but hey, a good one for $10. We may be convinced. Daredevil only $10? That's kind of tempting. And then I do see Mephisto over here as well. I don't need to buy pops. That's the Star Wars. Oh, they've got Ghost Rider as well, $10. Oh well, guys, we're going to think about that. Try not to give in, but I've had to give in on Ghost Rider. Well, there we go, guys. We got the Phantom Rider too. They brought that one out of the back while we were in here. I don't know if you can see the barcode. My hands are full. There you go. That's kind of cool looking, but I think we're going to skip it. All right, get my finger out of the camera, and we're getting out of here. All right, guys, might be hard to hear, but hey, GameStop did have this guy. They brought him to the register we were checking out. There we go, World War II Logan. That is cool to see, but that's going to conclude the GameStop adventure for today. Let's go out of here and go find the lady. Our weekend Black Friday toy hunting adventure has come to a close. My name is Chris. I am the Man Collects. Thank you for joining me here for another weekend toy hunting adventure on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor and hit that little thumbs up. Alright everybody, let's get into everything here. Black Friday. First of all, let me know in the comments. Anybody score any good stuff on Black Friday? Yeah, there was some actually, I thought some decent stuff. Not a lot, but some of the stuff, especially online, some of these online retailers had some awesome sales going on. But me and the lady, we got out there in our Tri-Cities area here and went toy hunting. And I'm actually looking for some other stuff too for the family and for the kids. But let's get down to it. Let's wrap it up. Top 3 coolest finds from this weekend of adventures. And we're going to start with find number 3. Number 3 goes to a figure I found the common of last weekend. Or last week. I found it sometime. Then found the chase this weekend. That is Ric Flair AEW Luminary. I enjoy those figures from AEW. They do the throwback figures there to the classic wrestlers. You know, they got the Lionheart, Chris Jericho. I never bought that one, but it's out there. You had the Surfer Sting here a while back. Got Owen Hart. And now they've done Ric Flair. They had the common with the pink or the red. I think it's red robe on that one. And then you had the chase with the blue robe. Now, we did find the common last week when we were hunting. And then this week we actually ended up finding that chase twice. I found it at Kingsport Target first, and when we went out on Friday. And then Saturday, went on my normal toy hunt there on Saturday morning. And I found another one at the Browns Mill Walmart in Johnson City. So I saw 2 of the 1 of 5,000 chase Ric Flair figures this weekend. That's pretty cool. I went for a while. I could not find any chase AEW figures, but here over the last year and a half, had pretty good luck with it, which I guess that's kind of a good thing since Jazzware isn't making them here very much longer. But still, Nature Boy, if you like wrestling, I mean, you gotta love Flair. It's cool to find the chase figure of that. Number 3 coolest find from the weekend. Alright everybody, number 2. Number 2 goes to some new Marvel Legends that we found out there in GameStop. Now yes, they are $30 each in GameStop. They are a little more pricier than they are online or other retailers, but we did find some of the Executioner Build-A-Figure wave. Now during last week's hunt, I did find the Werewolf by Night there in Johnson City, and they had some more of the figures there this weekend. They had Warbow, they had WW2 Logan, who else did they have? They had Iron Man and then the Phantom Rider. Actually, they brought the Phantom Rider and Logan out after I was already finished filming. I was getting ready to leave the store. They were still unpacking some of their stock boxes. But the Logan figure looks really cool in person. The Phantom Rider, I'm not familiar with whatever storyline. I'm assuming it's a Spider-Man story because he looks like Spider-Man, but I'm not familiar with that character. But I was tempted to buy him just for the, you know, the superhero cowboy look he had going on there. But not a bad looking wave of Marvel Legends, but at 28 to 30 bucks, I'm definitely not going to get the whole wave. Maybe just grab a few of them here or there. So you have to stick around here at the toy haul and see if I gave in and bought any of them. But it was still cool to see some new Legends hitting. Number 2 coolest find for the weekend. Alright everybody, we're there. We're at number 1. Number 1 goes to a figure that I was hoping to find this weekend. I wanted to find some more of the mini comic Wave 2. We didn't see any more of those, unfortunately, but we did see the other carded Marvel Legend I wanted to see. That is Mysterio. Went back to the Abington Walmart. They had restocked their Toy Island thing there with Spark Your Collection, whatever it's called. We saw not only the Hellfire Gala Spider-Man, which I thought about buying, but but they did have the retro carded Mysterio. That Mysterio figure looks great. Mysterio is an awesome bad guy in Spider-Man lore. Spider-Man and Batman probably got some of the coolest rogues, I think, as far as superheroes there between Marvel and DC. So it was cool to see that. You guys watch the channel, you know me, I'm a sucker for retro carded figures, especially that Spider-Man stuff that looks like the old animated series Toy Biz figures from back in the 90s. That just pulls those nostalgia strings, you know, makes me want to buy those things. But number 1 this weekend was Mysterio we saw there in Walmart in Abington, Virginia. Alright, let's go to the toy haul. Now, I did go a little bit crazy this weekend. I got 4 things here to show you, but the first thing, and I started to put this in the top 3, I have eyeballed this Lego set since I first saw it I think at Browns Mill Walmart maybe a year or so ago, and I've wanted the thing ever since, but it was $80. it was not worth 80 bucks. But during Black Friday, they did have the helicarrier here marked down to 40 bucks. It's 50% off. Now, it's still 40 bucks is a hefty price tag for what you get here, but you're getting 509 pieces. So by Lego pricing nowadays, that's not horrible. But again, I was kind of surprised, guys. I thought as soon as this took a price cut that they would fly out, people would start buying them. Kind of like that Blackbird, the X-Men Blackbird jet. That little set that was out here a year or so ago. As soon as they hit clearance, man, they disappeared when the prices started dropping. But all the stores I went to this weekend, I found plenty of these on Black Friday. They still have plenty of them this morning, which is Saturday as I'm recording this. So anybody trying to find this set, be sure to check Walmart. I think the prices are good till November the 30th before the Black Friday sale ends. So if you want this thing at half price, it is available on the app. And then I know for my area, it's still in most of the stores. What else did we grab here? I did get Mysterio, of course. We got him to go in our retro card collection. I might take him off card. I don't know. Most of the time, the characters from Marvel Legends with the big plastic capes are hard to get to stand up and pose and balance. I usually leave them in the packaging, so we may leave him on the card. Of course, I got the common, so I got the Chase Ric Flair. I wanted to have the common and Chase Flair to go with the common and Chase Sting that I got of this wave here a while back, or this Luminaries collection. So we're going to put that on the shelf back there with our common Flair and with the common and Chase Stinger. And then my last pickup, I did give in on one of the Executioner Build-A-Figure wave. We did get the only figure that doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece. We got the WW2 Logan. You've been watching the channel here, you know that I've been getting back into GIJoe Classifieds. I like the Operation Monster Force and some of that stuff that's out. I think this figure will go better with those, and it's going to go, you know, with the X-Men and stuff like that, the Marvel Legends that I have. But we'll be cracking this one out of the box. It's cool to see it. Glad to have that in the collection. Alright, is that all I bought? Well, no, I did buy one more thing. I got another pack of card pages here for my trading cards. But other than that, guys, that is it. Hope you had a great Black Friday weekend. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend with their families and all that good stuff. But now let's do my social media pleasantries. Instagram, description of the video, about page on YouTube, splash on the screen. All that shows you how to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message, should you choose to. Then we have the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are a first-time viewer, or you've came back a whole bunch of times, you just haven't hit that little old subscribe button, do me a favor, consider subscribing to the channel. See what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. Everybody, once again, hope you had a great weekend. All you hunters and collectors, hopefully you found much better things than I did. I am signing out for now, but I will see you the next time the man comes around.